Hi, welcome to Take a Break, Take a Breath for Wednesday, October 7th. I'm Rick Boyer, the pastor of Prospect Presbyterian Church, and Take a Break, Take a Breath is an invitation to pause in your day and center yourself in God, the one who created us and loves us, knows us by name, and definitely better than we even know ourselves. Each episode of Take a Break, Take a Breath is an examination right now of one of the Psalms, or we use one of the Psalms as a part of our guided time of reflection, and I give you a little background on it. Today is Psalm 85, and it's generally thought that Psalm 85 was a psalm that was written, or it certainly appeals to and seems to reflect the time right after the people of God returned from an exile, and they came back from the exile. They started to rebuild the temple and came back with lots of hope, but then things fell apart, and it just seemed like nothing was going right. And so they cry out in what we call a communal lament or a complaint to God about all that is happening, and say, can't you help us with this? And ask God to revive them again. So the verses that I picked, and I picked a couple for this, are 6, 7, and 8. Will you not revive us again so that your people may rejoice in you? Show us your steadfast love, O Lord, and grant us your salvation. Let me hear what God the Lord will speak, for God will speak peace to the people, to the faithful, to those who turn to God in their hearts. It ends with some of the most beautiful imagery of salvation. Salvation as life. Righteousness and peace will kiss. And other imagery, very poetic description. So I invite you to go to a place in your house that is quiet, and close the door and sit in a chair and close your eyes and settle into that chair. Feel the room that you're in, the warmth or coolness of the air. Is there sunlight coming in a window and you can feel that sunlight? Feel the support of the floor under your feet. You're standing on firm and, in these moments, holy ground. Feel the support of the chair under you and under your arms and at your back. And take some deep breaths. As you breathe in the breath of life. And as you breathe out all that separates you from life. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. With each breath, breathe in the peace of God. And with each breath, exhale your anxieties and your fears. You are in the presence of God the Lord, the one who created all things seen and unseen. And allow that peace and relaxation to wash over you, like water running down over you in a shower. Allow it to bring relaxation and comfort to your forehead and your head and your face. Feel the muscles in your jaw relax. Feel your brow unfurrow if it's been furrowed and wrinkled up. Allow that peace to wash over your neck, and the muscles in your neck relax. Allow that peace to wash over your shoulders and down your arms and to drip off the ends of your fingertips. All those muscles relax. All the tensions wash away. Allow that peace to run down your back. And as it does so, the muscles and the tensions and the anxieties that you're holding in your back are released. Allow it to wash down over your chest and your stomach. Your breaths deepen. And if your stomach has been jumpy or fluttery or upset, it is calmed. Allow it to wash down around your hips and your thighs and your knees and your calves and your feet as it runs all the way down and off the ends of your toes. You are washed from head to toe in the peace and love and comfort of God, the Lord, the Creator of all things. Center yourself in God. Now in your mind's eye, go to a city street in particular. It's a warm day, and you've been walking for a while, and you come to a park, and you notice in that park that there is a fountain, and it's quiet, not a lot of noise in that place. And there's a bench near that fountain. And someone is seated there. Your eyes meet, and when they do, that person stands and waves you to come over and smiles and says to you, "Come, sit with me. Let's talk for a while. You look tired." The person offers you a cool drink. And then sits. And you sit down. And the person says, "What's on your mind?" And you know, as you're seated there, that you are in the presence of God. Perhaps it's Jesus. Perhaps it's another way that God is coming to you. Have a conversation in these moments about the ways that you are seeking revival and life, about your concerns for our world's revival and life at this moment when things were opening up, but now are starting to shut down again during this pandemic. I'll be quiet for a little while. And then the time comes to say goodbye, and if it's not enough time, just press pause, or know that you can always come back to this place to have a conversation with God again. So you say goodbye in whatever way is appropriate. And you continue on your journey. And then you let that image fade, and you bring yourself back to the room where you are. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Well, let's take a break for Wednesday, October 7th. If you would like to pray with me or talk with me, or you have some feedback for me, send an email to rick@prospectchurch.org.